Welcome to Destiny Digits. This is going to be the expression number 1 reading. We're definitely taking that one. This says, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So I like to pull 3 oracle cards, 3 numerology cards, and then a 9-card box spread. Similar style. Some of the decks I use may be different though. So your expression number talks about the potential that you have in this lifetime. So your life path, if you did see that video, talks about an opportunity based on a set of traits you're born with. And your expression number talks about, your potential. And the way to find your expression number is by totaling all the letters in your full birth name. So just as when you know your astrology sign, just like you would know your sun, moon, rising, possibly North Node and Venus, in numerology, your core chart has 4 main numbers. And so it's just as important to know all 4 of those numbers. And so my readings are going to be able to offer you those numbers. And never worry about not knowing how to find or calculate the number listed. Those links are in the description box. So you can find your expression number based on your birth name, and then you can correlate it to the video that matches the digit that you possess. So the first 2 cards we have are in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. And then we have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. And so it seems like you guys are on a journey. It seems like there's something that you are trying to achieve, acquire, get to, somewhere you are making progress to in your life. Let's get one more of these. The next deck is our numerology deck. I'll pick 3, and then I will use tarot to do a 9-card box spread, and our center card is going to kind of set off the energy for the surrounding cards. And this deck is the Sacred Travelers deck by Denise Lynn. Alrighty. And again, this is for expression number 1. Something to keep in mind. Let's say that before you turned age 13, your last name changed. If it happened before 13, don't use your birth name. Use the name that shifted. And the last card is Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Narrow Pathway. Tread thoughtfully. And I'll put that up here. So it seems for the expression number 1s, it seems like you have the potential to reach a destination that you have been desiring. And at the end, once you achieve that, that will be something that you have been wanting. That has been something that you have manifested for yourself, something that you have been longing for. Now, so far we have low vibes 11, self-conscious, self-critical, unconfident. Now remember, 1s are very independent. And when we talk about the spectrum of energy that they battle being codependent versus self-sufficient. So we have reaching your destination, leader, mogul. And I feel like this is about you taking control and authority over your life, your path, your decisions, your wants, your needs, your desires. And this is you kind of leading your own way, which does require a level of confidence and independence in order to see your way forward. Next to Rainbow Blessings, we have understanding and enlightened. At the bottom of the deck, we have high vibes of 6, responsible and protective. All right, now we'll go ahead and do a 9-card box spread using tarot. First card is going to be the center card. And so we have the Four of Cups. And this can talk about an energy of not being content, not being satisfied with the way things are. And then we have that additional cup, which is extended to us from spirit, that if we take it, that can shift our energy, our perspective, our outlook, and possibly the potential of the situation that we are dealing in or not feeling fulfilled with. Now, to the left of the Four of Cups, we have Three of Swords, and that is the card that talks about emotional pain, heartbreak. If we're in a relationship, or if something, scorned you, it could have been betrayal, it could have been deceit, infidelity. To the right of the Four of Cups, we have an Ace of Wands. And this is kind of like a seed that Spirit has granted you to plant within yourself, within your life, in order to ignite a passion. It's like a spark in energy. It's like a fire. But that wand cannot become more unless you nurture that seed. So there are things that you have to do once you accept that wand. But it is a way out, the energy that you are feeling. All right. Now, beneath the Three of Swords, we have the World card, which talks about completion, something ending so that something can begin, something new can begin. Beneath the Four of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands, which talks about, a certain amount of baggage that we are carrying, that we would like to release. It's definitely more than we wish to bear. It's blocking our vision. It's weighing us down energetically. But the beautiful thing about the Ten of Wands is that 10 means you have reached the end. And so as soon as you put down those wands, as soon as you have put down all that energy and passion that you invested into things, that at times you may feel that you squandered energy because maybe it didn't materialize into what you thought, you have the ability to kind of start again. After the Ten of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like a very conscious, well thought out, methodical investment, something that you would like to pursue in a very patient way. At the top, we have Two of Wands. This is realizing options, choosing to cooperate with life, choosing to adapt with everything that you know, and making a plan for the future in a way that is very introspective. To the right of that, we have Justice. So this is when, all things that once seemed to be unfair become balanced. And this can be, sometimes this can be a reward for us. And then we have the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. Even if you have to do it alone, you are willing to fight for what you believe in and operate in a way that is truly authentic. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So this talks about, losing sleep, restless nights as a result of anxiety, worry, thoughts just kind of running through our mind, but we're really not able to rectify them or place them in a way that gives us peace and solace or rest. And so this is at the top of the deck. All right, so the 9-card box spread. So this feeling of, discontentment is at the center. And 4 talks about, fours are very stable energies. They are builders. And something that you invested in this situation, it could have been something that was tied to you emotionally. It didn't work out. On the sweatshirt, it says over it, so there was something that you were involved in that maybe many times over proved to not turn out to what you thought, what you wanted. It didn't match what you put into the situation. And to the left of that, we have Three of Swords. So, if you were involved in a situation of the heart, some type of union or partnership in any way, it doesn't always have to be romantic, but something where you had a heart investment, and it turned out to be a very painful experience for you. What you thought was, fun, loving, and joyful, and it turned out to be something very superficial. It really had no basis. And then after we experience this heartbreak, we realize that we are unsatisfied with the situation that we have been involved in. It has let us down time and time again. And now we're at this place where we kind of have to piece ourselves back together. And so Spirit is offering you a cup. Spirit is offering you a new energy to hang on to in order to remove yourself from this space of pain and disappointment. And then we have this Ace of Wands. We talked about the seed, the spark. It's like a little flame that you are being gifted that will ignite something inside of you. And this is all in the line with reaching your destiny. Your light is shining brightly. And so when things happen that seem to go against who we are, what we deserve, desire, it doesn't mean that we are no longer able to get to where we wanted. Those lessons, even when they are hurtful, they are useful to us. We learn something from them. And when we stay in this, this energy of arms folded, head down, we're not able to see the opportunities that come after this disappointment. And so when we have leader and mogul, you are the leader of your own experience called life. And when things go awry, all is not lost. You have an ability to really turn things around. And it may not be with the people that you once thought are, were also equally invested as, with you or alongside you. But the beautiful thing is that for Spirit to offer Ace of Wands after this level of pain and disappointment and just not being satisfied, that means that, what you put into that situation was valuable, and it was true, and it was pure. It came from a good space. And so Spirit is rewarding you with something to kind of take you on this path. And so Spirit is saying that, as long as you continue to shine your light, as long as you continue to resonate with your truth that lives inside of you, you are able to reach your destination, even when it appears in the physical world that you have gotten off track. The way to know that you are on track is to intuitively always vibrate at a level that is reflecting the highest version of who you are. Now, prior to getting to this specific situation, the bottom row can talk about what we brought into the situation or what we may not know because, this is in our subconscious. But this can talk about kind of what we carried into it or what we came from. And so to start the row, we have the rainbow of blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And then we have understanding and enlightened. Okay. And so you are open, you are receptive to higher learning, spiritual learning. You're open to the spirit world, and you are aware that something bigger is in control and something bigger is happening. And so beneath this pain, this betrayal, we have the world. And I think that's a beautiful thing because it can signify that, this completes a cycle, right? You were involved in the cycle. So you could have been in situations that just continuously put you in this energy of defeat and loss. And, the cycle was a cycle that left you feeling like I am carrying the bulk of the load. I am carrying my crosses and the crosses of all those that I'm involved in. And remember, if it's not love, this could be a career experience where you are doing more, you are giving more from a very pure place. But maybe, the organization or the family that you are involved in, is in some ways very shallow shallow and not always appreciative of what you offer and what you give to situations. And when you offer something in the energy of this Knight of Pentacles, you really take time to think. You know what I mean? You